Okay, so Emmanuel here, happy to showcase to you the Thrive CRM application, which was built on top of Power Apps. And this is, I don't think I should talk so much about it. Let me just go straight into the demo of it, right? So here you have the main navigation areas. And for you to manage your contacts, let's say you want to create a new organization or as accounts as they are called, you simply hit a new button here and you can enter in the right revenue. Let's say the organization you want to capture here is let me see Akada Express Services. All right, that's it. You have an email address. If you don't, no problem. Maybe just leave this for now. What kind of is a customer a prospect? What sector are they into? Let's say they are into logistics, because you can enter all this other information. Where did you get the from? And so on. Any relevant information about this particular organization. Once you are done with this, you can click on save or save and close. Save and close takes you back to the other, of course, an ID generated Akada Express is equally here. And here down here, there's something called a timeline. Timeline in this case are kind of activities or interactions that you have with this organization. So if I come down here, for instance, and I hit, you can see I have an opportunity to capture email, contacts, phone interactions I have with this organization. If I have a task I'm scheduling for myself, let me put a task, for instance, on myself to say, contact this particular organization, contact Akada for more details. All right. At this point, I'm just putting that there. I'm just going to mark this as save as close for now. What this means is I've created a task for myself on when I want to. That's if I come down here, you see that I have a task created already. If I have more interactions, let's say a phone call, a WhatsApp conversation, even a note, I can do all of that here. So that is for organizations. Can go back to the list view where I see all the organizations that have been created. Akada obviously is the one up there. And if for a particular organization there is a contact, okay, I feel to have done that. Let's say there's a contact, I can go here to create the contact I have in this particular organization, or I can go to the contact view and do that directly. All right. So if I go to the contact view, it gives me the exact same, just this time around, it gives me the contact I have. All right, but let me do that directly from within the organization so it's easy for you to see. So I go to the contact here and I click on new contact. Here I can then enter the name of the person, or the name of the person here is Bro Maxine and his email, whatever his email is. If you have more information, you can add there. The contact designation is the CEO or whoever this person is. So once I'm happy with information, sometimes at the beginning stage, like you don't have all the information, so you can just save and close at this point. Right. So this contact is mapped to this particular organization, which means you can have interactions with this contact now. So if I open up this contact, for instance, I can also see more information about this contact, the organization. Um, of course, I can also have interactions with the particular contact. So the same thing we had in terms of organization, you can also have interactions at this level with a particular contact. Okay. So I can do the exact same thing. I can click on plus here and I say, okay, a WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp in this case was check-in. Let me just call it weekly check-in. That's kind of contact I had with this person at this point. And obviously that's probably done. So I mark that as complete. All right. Sorry, I failed to mention something. Let me go back. Let me create another interaction. Let me say this particular interaction is follow up. All right. In here, of course, who obviously is making this contact is what we have here. Then regarding, let me put this particular place here. Regarding what? Assume you want to put more information around regarding. You regarding, say you want to put this is regarding a particular deal, a particular interaction, a particular user. You can fill that in here. So that's why I wanted to just showcase this here. Let me close this. Let me save and close this for now. Let me save and close this for now. So those are two contacts made here already as regards to this particular person. If I go back to organizations, for instance, I'm sure you get the drift. uh, let me try to create a new contact here. Let me say I want to create a phone call. Let me put a phone call, for instance. And this call was to Akada, and it's also, I just want to show you something here. It was also to Akada, it was to Prof. So that's this person and the organization. You can link your single interaction to two different entities. So if this is concerning a deal, which we'll get to shortly, you can also link that as well to a deal. Okay, so discussion around a possible deal. Okay, at this point, so I can still save this market as complete. All right. So you get the drift, right? So these contacts are being added here. As you can see, another phone call. This is me doing a WhatsApp conversation. This is me. You get the gist. You can see everything. The timeline view here is showing me everything that is happening with this particular organization with the contact that have been attached to them. All right. Great. I hope this is exciting to you at the moment. So now let's go to deals. All right. Of course, deals are the businesses, the opportunities that one is exploring with an organization. All right. So in this case, let me say I'm creating a new deal. I want to create a new deal with respect to that organization as well, which I just created. I say, let's assume we have the conversation with them and they're looking at training for staff members, right? On sales, for instance. And this is obviously for Akada. All right. So at this point, let's assume we already have an idea of, and they just want us to send in a proposal. So, what is the expected date for this? Let's say I'm putting this for 14th of next month. And what could this potentially be around? Maybe from our gathering, we figured that it's going to be around 5 million naira. All right. If I have a probability, I can keep that, but for now, I can leave that empty and I save and close this. If I have details about the deal, I can add it down here. Once I save this, it gives me opportunity to now also start tracking interactions on this level for the deal. So the interaction now can also be on the deal level. I hope this is making sense. You can have interaction on the organization level, on the contact level. You can also have interactions on the deal level. Just as you might put in a call. Remember when I said earlier, we put in a call through and we put it regarding, this is a call from, obviously from me, to, now let's say to Prof, right? This call is from me to Prof regarding, this is what I was trying to say. This is regarding this deal. Are you with me? Um, Checking on the size of the number of staff to be trained. Okay. And this call was say for, I don't know, for 15 minutes. Subject, deal evaluation. Okay, I can put the number in there. This call was from me to them. So I can mark this as complete as well. You get the drift, right? In here, I've now captured a deal. I've been able to capture an interaction based on that particular deal, which obviously would now continue to populate across this particular CRM. All right. So when you go back to the organization, for instance, you can now start seeing things as regards to this organization, to the contact person, what kind of interactions you're having with them. And of course, analytics is the next big thing that we would consider. And I would be showcasing analytics in another demo. Thank you very much for your time.